Hey guys, this is Limorph, and today my niece is playing Ace Attorney. So I'm gonna leave with this, so you guys get to see. I will play this in the future, but I won't be doing it alone. So sorry, I just woke up. I'm just gonna let my niece play it.
Okay.
And then she can't look up for help because she needs to try to learn. The only time I let her use it for help is in the future. But for now, she's got to try to figure out on her own. And I will be in the next room over, so she's got to then play it. So Gabby, you can sit here.
Okay. Thank you.
And
Hello.
just gotta hope you don't press any more buttons.
How long do you think she's gonna last?
Don't press it.
How long do you
Okay.
think-
I wouldn't tell so.
how long do you think she's gonna last, Amy?
Hello. It is I.
No,
Fail.
Let's
she's gonna be
start.
in Gummer for eternity,
Yeah.
that's for sure. She can't stop doing something that she already is.
Yes. Gasp! Gasp!
There you go.
Oh.
Gasp it.
Oh no. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Hello? I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Oh no. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, I'm nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an authority. I don't know how to say that word. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in the world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. Our first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman who was killed in her apartment. The guy that they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school has a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23rd year I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has a terrible luck. I know better than anyone. He's a good guy at heart. that and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in season for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake, I hope. You can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test on your assertions of your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Cold, handshaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant? Well, yes, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. Because I read the report covered so many times. Wait. Oh, no. No, wait, I forgot. I'm trying to tell them back here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course. I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. This time at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Who is the victim in this case? Oh. Where's the tab? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sydney. Right. This victim's name is Cindy Stone. Yes, correct. Now, tell me what was the cause of death. She died because she was hit. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all of my questions. I see no reason why we should have proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed. That's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what the object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Yay. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only association you have in the court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help you in your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Yay! Hello. Ahem. Mr. Butts, Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Gabby and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't done. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? What you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Miss West, what do you think of her now? Alright. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Oh no. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. The question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? The she died. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder. Did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Huh? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What did I do? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna check the record real quick. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Swat into the stand. What the hell? Mr. Swat, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, oh yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Swat, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. What is it? I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I crawled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant staying right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Essentially, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mrs. Wright used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record entered. He said it was 1 p.m., but nope, it was 6 p.m. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you supposed to the lies in the testimony the witnesses just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. Is in evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There is bound to be a concentration in there. First, find the concentration between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the concentration event, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and point out. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing from the apartment. Is that a timer? Oh. I saw him he went in a hurry and the door half open behind him. Thinking he was I looked in the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I called the fire department and able to move inside. I thought we'd call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Hi. Hi. Good news, I did that.
It only gets harder from there. They're trying to act like they're innocent.
I think it was like, is it like the electricity to Mr. Stone's building was out from noon? Because it's noon to 6 p.m. Because he said, I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m.
And that says 6 p.m. So.
Sorry, presented.
So, objection to that because it was 6
Objection!
Objection! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They are they? Not at all. Mr. Please say the facts over before making it.
So you have to look at things before you choose because then.
I did. I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
No, you just.
I remember the time exactly.
Yeah, it is. What things do you have?
Because the stuff I have is no one would believe I was defensive attorney if I didn't carry this attorney's badge. Sydney's autopsy report, time of death, the 7th of 13, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m.
What time did he say? What did he say?
Alright,
He knows the set time of 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
What? For when he left?
No, he said, I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him.
And that thing said
Think
4, between 4 and...
5 p.m.
That could be the evidence.
Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment.
Yeah. So,
Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I crawled in front of and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
yeah, no, because on that thing, the time of death, between 4 and 5. So, that time and it's not that. He says 1, that's like...
She said,
different time.
I went to a nearby park and found a public phone.
I remember it was 1 p.m. precisely. But the girl's death was between 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Try that one, see. Because that should be evidence in itself because of the time.
Objection!
You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find it hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the authority report. The authority notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. Oh, Objection! This is trifle. The witnesses merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mrs. Swan, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Mark. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Pour out the contradiction. Lies always get more lies. See through one and the whole story falls apart. Yeah! Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. I'm terribly sorry about that misunderstanding.
Look at your evidence. What else do you have?
I see. You heard the voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Right.
What else do you have?
Alright. We're gonna like the time of death one. A statue in the shape of a thinker is rather heavy. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7th of 13th, the day before the murder. Electricity to Mrs. Still's building was out from noon.
That one.
Yeah, because power was out.
Yeah, the power out, so... Objection.
Objection!
Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution had said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! Well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Wright? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! Wait, I remember now. Mrs. Wright? The court would prefer to hear a current testimony from the very beginning. The citizens' corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mrs. Wright. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock and the apartment wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess. First of all, the clock wasn't the murder weapon. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly.
Show the real weapon.
Yeah, because it was the statue of the thinking
Yeah,
man.
so thinking that one. That's what the murder weapon, so objection it was.
Objection!
Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mrs. Swan. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As a witness is standard, this statue is indeed a clock. Sir, is that a clock to you? The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mrs. White, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony? Now? Should I say yes or no?
Because if I'm not mistaken, isn't that clock broken?
Yeah, because you said this clock is broken and now they're saying that the statue is a clock.
No, but you can say objection because how could he hear a clock if it's broken?
Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witnesses testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a cross-examination. Indeed. The witnesses knew it was a clock because he went in an apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove when I went in there. I do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and then the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Strong, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I saw. Ah! Oh, he's bold! He's actually bold. Shut up, I hate you! It was him! I tell you, I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Give him death! He just whipped up his wig. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting this defense's claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witnesses heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mrs. Wright heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply either examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. The questions I should choose is rather examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock.
Check the batteries if it's not the one it's still on.
Which one?
Check the batteries. Because if it
All you have to do is examine the batteries. The batteries are in the right range. The clock seems to be working fine. What exactly do you mean, Mr. Wright? That the clock was working fine. Yes, and? I'm sorry, I think I got confused back there with all the testimony. It's alright. I expect more from a lawyer in this court, even if it is your first day. I'm afraid I have to penalize you. Try to think things through more carefully. No, listen my points. Yes, Your Honor. As I was saying, the whole case is riding on this. I better think. Your Honor, the sound Mrs. Wright heard was definitely this clock. Simply. So, should I choose ask the neighbors?
It's up to you.
Ask the neighbors, please, word. All you have to do is talk with the victim's neighbors. Talk to the neighbors? I'm sure one of them heard the clock tell the time when the incident occurred. I see. Does this prosecution have anything to say, Mr. Payne? We have already made all necessary inquiries. Everyone living near the victim's apartment was out at the time of the murder. Furthermore, even if a neighbor had heard the clock, it would not prove that Mrs. Wright had heard anything. That is true. I believe you may be wrong, Mr. You receive a penalty for that voice.
So, which the last one?
Alright. Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is the strange way to announce the time. Well, he is a thinker after all. So we've heard the clock while you conclusions, Mr. Wright. Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely, the discrepancy between what Mr. Swan heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Swan, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? I wish I was so close, Mr. Wright. It seems you lack the crucial evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the course examination of Mr. Frank Swan. I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Hey, what? No! Not so fast. Chief, listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Well, yes.
Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it. Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that could prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves. So it's rather time of death. It was at 4 to 5 p.m. Statue saved by first is rather heavy. The victim apparently arrived.
What other
I've used the time of death one. I've used the thinker.
No, I'm asking which ones you didn't use.
I didn't use like the passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. All electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. I used that one. Cause I don't need to use the authority like badge. So should I use the passport?
Yeah. It's not that it's
Because it says the victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. Which one did you use? Hello? The victim was apparently the clock was 3 hours. So, cause that wouldn't make any sense. That would make like more points.
unless she's in a different country and she just happened to not be there.
Because she arrived home from Paris on the 7th, on the 30th of the 7th. But,
No, for her day.
yeah. So,
I always say use the evidence you haven't used yet. See what happens.
I don't know. Okay, I'm scared.
I know you lose points. Take that! Well, this is what you
The
should
victim
always...
had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours, whereas 4 p.m. here is 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mrs. Monk, or should I say Mr. Did It? Oh, ew. Oh, you made it. Order, I say. Well, these cases have certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and he has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant Mr. Larry Butts not guilty. Yeah! Yay! Of that, the court is adjourned. I don't know how to say some of the words. Don't judge me. It turns out that Frank Swat was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Swat let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Swat grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Boom. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Woo! I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good, wait. No, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. but my Cindy Whitney's gone, man. I got forever. Larry, she was nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can finally see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Let's celebrate dinner. Movie? My treat.
Have you been trying to help Gabby?
Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey,
No.
Hey, I was the one who got you out of the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this evidence that actually I made this clock for her? I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a I don't know how to say that word. Yo. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. So that made you want to just cry. Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Now, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Oh. I'm just gonna... should I just give him the clock? I don't know what to give him. Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Well, about that clock. This is a clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. I hope that made him feel a little better. Yay! right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you need to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent buds. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. Larry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Okay. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless he count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Dun dun dun! The end! Yay! Episode 2! Yay! Yeah. Yes. This might take a while. No. Ring, ring, beep. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? Is it not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in the person meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner something good. Like burgers. I can really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting. Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th. 9:27 a.m. September 5th. 8:57 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine and the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why? I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How can you know? Oh, you are not confused of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh no! No! Oh. You look goofy. Red, white, blue. Oh. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and Co-law offices. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm late. Huh? That's strange. I guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood. Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine. I smell blood. That's not very good. I'm gonna check this here. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Hello. Hello, child. Who are you?
No, you're me. That's not bad.
Oh, where'd she go?
Take you up.
The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Oh, she did. Hello. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Oh, she did. Chief. Examining time. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. There. They seem to be the remains of the glass light stand. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. I think the clock might be bad luck. The thinker added to the
It is, you know.
yeah. Two people died because of it. The thinker added to the court record. There are some glass shards near Chief's body. Must be the pieces of glass. Yeah. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word written in blood on a scrap of paper. Maya, didn't Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Receipt added to the yeah. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Toes. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right down the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yeep! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya. Faye? Maya. So Mia was writing the girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of the receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis, so she was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the sink. About the thinker. The thinker? That was, oh, sis. Probably should have asked her about the murder weapon. Oh no, oh no. They're going in the office. Very uncomfortable. I think it's written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Hello. Alright, I'm Detective Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way. See? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. I hope it looks weird. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Wait. She wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa. Excuse me. Eek. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood. See? What? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the ma'am. What? 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 Huh? Sir? Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taking in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for the visiting hour to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center and visitors around. Well, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh! It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No. No one could. Who would believe me? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I hadn't done it. Don't look at her like that. No, I never thought... It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Oh, really? How did that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. Genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh no. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. Person. The guy monitors the ventures right. He's moving into a real pro in this guy. Camera. Smile for the camera. Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped by the thinker, the one Larry made. How could that have been the evidence in the case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on the phone? Your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I don't remember that. Took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. Alright, you know, so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? Also, that outfit. Oh, this? This is what all hoods wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Like people in religious training? What is it? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. So you're a occultite? A medium in training? Huh? That's right. The Faith family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive about the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Faith family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said.
Hi. I don't know.
Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I can't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is just of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should tell him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you can go ask him to represent for me? Accept. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one that the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got so la 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 la. I smell off and I can smell blood. That's when I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Oh, September 6th, Fate until law offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busy searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. No, I know you're from somewhere. Wait, you're the Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix, sorry. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. You're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoes. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Gumshoe. Right. Your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And no. Yeah. Hey! Get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. window. The sky is blue, so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Pal? Who was that? Okay. Can I go this way? Oh. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? No, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's but prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. Edgeworth. Prosecution Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Wait. You do know him, don't you? Do I? I don't know. I don't know. Where's I do? I know him. He's a feared persecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Wait, isn't it the guy in like the red suit? Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I've never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Right. Enjoying the music. Hello, my God. Alright, what now? I don't know what to do now. La la la. Hold on, dude. Oh, hello. September 6th, Crossburg Law of Officers. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Examine. I want to examine. Who is you? The patient has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Okay. Officer. Don't know what to do now. There was a broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, there. Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. Oh, I already did that. I did not mean to press the button. I don't know what to do now. I go back to the. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. Let's see. I better go see if I can find this like lawyer she's talking about. He's not in here. Wait, unless I show the guy the thingy. Oh, beep. La, la. Present. I was wondering, did you see Maya's face cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'd give it to me. Surveying the matter? Oh, no, it's just that, you know, detective. Nope. I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds a little girl's sweet and spiciest secret. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You caught the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here? You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the record conversation. Myself, I was thinking of a good technical record here. You done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witnesses with your loyalty ways, pal. Okay, come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me your name, Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Ah, you're loyally trick something now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's in the hotel the way. I guess I should go better. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. September 6th, Gateway Hotel Room. Room 303. Well, hello there. No. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. I'm cringing so hard. Email to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie.
It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look at the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Oh, what? Sir? Ma'am? There's a screwdriver. She's the one that tried to mess up the phone. Cause she's the screwdriver. Why did I turn Scottish? I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey!
What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You were the one to make me upset, wasn't you?
Upset. I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. She has a screwdriver. The woman has a screwdriver in her drawer. That's suspicious, woman. First of all, what is that painting? Bigger model. Light summer sunlight streams through the window. There is the fake and co law offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance though. For bed. It's been recently been first of all, what is that? I still see painting. Wait, should that be still alive? Well, one of those is still hanging on the wall. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know some flowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Right, do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe. Incident. What? Incident. You should just like a lawyer. What's with my accent? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like it. Big brown color. What? Gulp. I better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day. The bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please. Pretty please. Let me see. Well,
Dream on!
if you want to know, you just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Yay. Could you just, who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No! Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
Gee, yeah, you know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed like this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Wow! No! See? You better had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. This room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, I want amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss Maids doesn't like nosy little lawyers,
Oh boy. I don't know why I gave her that voice.
Anyway, I'm gonna show her this because I want to.
Excuse me, but
Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police. Police witness, you understand? How can I possibly give you any information in a good coincidence? Me, the witness, it's just like in the Marvels. Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How can I possibly give you information?
no. Hello. What if I check there again? Is there? Seems like Mr. Crossboard. Well, maybe I should just wait for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard! Oh, hello. So, you're the one they've been say have been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. The badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, aren't you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not partially busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter. You came to see the one and only Marvin Crossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want out with it? Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey, come on. Why the strange reaction? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go talking cases on days' notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What is going on here? Fused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What did I tell Maya? I'm sorry.
What if 5%? It is.
Very sorry. Sorry, but I've got nothing to say about regarding this matter. Very sorry, I've got nothing to say about regarding this matter. Right, why are your mustache moving up and down? Boop, 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 boop. Woo, 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 woo. Boop, 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 boop. Why is not here?
Well, yeah,
It must be in
technically,
questioning.
Gabby, I was
Yeah.
recommend you do 2 cases and that's it. Because of how, no, just because of how long
Yeah.
they take.
They probably won't let her out for a while. Maybe I better go talk to that lawyer again. You're refusing. How can you refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye, creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look somewhere else. I think not. Huh? Did he say something? I think not. I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt would take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but couldn't let you leave now. I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here?
Talk about
Mia! How did you know, Miss Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in a blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, see? A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with burning passion. Oh. Yay. That's like a painting. Ah, you noticed? It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? In the color of the sky, the hues of the sea, the wave of the straw hands. What? It was at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I wouldn't say that. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez.
Jesus ain't gonna see you. Didn't say anything.
La la.
September 6th, 3:42 a.m. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then.
I said I could do it for you.
What about your family? I don't have my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive. Your mother. The women in my family have been mediums for generations.
They say a lot of spiritual power
Runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was the man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it apparently. But the police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow. So, what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police was concerned with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became a laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now, before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend Maya! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. No, you can't count on me. That's so kind of you. Woo! Well, let's find this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whoa, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! I trust you. So you trust me, okay? Trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright.
Ha ha ha.
Looks like Detective Gumshoe has gone home. The police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me, I guess. I'll head out.
La la la.
Right, what now? Oh. I'm not sure what to do now.
Gabby, you can also end it there for now. And then
I'm not sure what to do next. I'm going to the woman's house again.
we have to go.
Good afternoon,
Time's up.
sir.
You do know the time.
I know. Excuse me. You are? I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of the establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, that's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. Wright of Blue Corp? Or have I heard that name?
Maya said it right.
That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Yes, it's good to see how this moved. That's my cousin's name. See what's inside. What do we have here? Quiet. Chat. Tap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Right, shut up. What? There's a definitely suspicion about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Oh, time to scram. I look forward to going with these moves in court. To be continued. No! I want.
Let me do the trial. I want to do the trial. Let me do the trial. La 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 la.
September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Oh, I know it. This guy in the red suit. Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he will be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Shut up! Witness,
No.
please say your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in the charge of homicides down at the prison. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. This is correct. The weapon or statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. 4 plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence you did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There was 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had witnesses' account describing her. The witnesses saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Well, very well, Miss Hart. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination, what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Midas threw something at me. What is this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked a lot of times. Hey, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright. As soon as the phone call came, I rushed to the scene. There was 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? Okay. Which object? As soon as the phone call came, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss May, and yeah. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold it! Oh, just a second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. Is she sure isn't pink, pal? Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess person can have its advantages. Advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, so try to be more careful. Very well. This defense may begin its cross-examination.
Yeah.
After securing the suspect, I examined the crime with my own very eyes. I found a memo about the body on it, and what test results. I don't really remember seeing blood. I don't remember seeing blood though on the finger. Should I press? Hold it! On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. That's right. Oh, because she. I might lose a point.
Objection!
Your Honor, a statement is contracts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything.
Oh, really? La 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 la.
Detective Gumshoe, did you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and movies. This isn't a movie detective. Oof. Let's talk about realities, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Hi. Oh, hi. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Objection!
Oi! Stop right there. No! The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order? That didn't go so well. That's right, what he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. After securing the suspect,
And then there she goes.
Oh, hello.
Liz, is that you? Okay.
Were you going backwards?
what kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well, I heard they take the little bits in the blood, the hemoglobins. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, I look forward to your next evaluation, as you should. Oh, that was a mess. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found. But it said the name was written clearly.
I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim toilet. That is the piece of paper they found.
Yeah. Should I press it? Also, the clock thingy might be cursed because it killed 2 people. Yeah.
What did Chanel say?
No one should help Gabby. She needs to learn. Yeah, so I don't think it's that. So when it says, I don't know. I'm helping you. This one percent. So percent the no.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see that. I'll be careful now.
How did the blood get on the victim's finger?
It's a surprise.
No, not that one, go down. Something about the finger. Blood on the victim's finger. How did it get there?
Because the character asks like...
Yeah, but if she's been hit in the head, she won't be able to have blood on her fingers. Would she?
He just asks that.
Because when he's talking about her finger, because there was blood on her finger, it goes, and how, and it goes.
Which hand
so,
was it?
Which hand was it? And then because it's not possible if she writes with a certain hand. If it's the opposite hand, you know it's not her because it's like you don't use.
Because he said it's the right.
Before she does, she ripped the victim's head. I don't know. I've never played this.
Okay.
I don't know, just when
Unless
you
I
say
should
that's
use the claw.
okay. I always do your research.
Wait!
Because it gets harder and harder.
Oh, but yeah, I can hit them button.
I know.
The first one's easy, but then after that.
Put that when she said about me on when she goes, she read. No, not there. So back from it.
Objection! What is...
You pressed one thing.
What? You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object.
There you go. That's what.
She died immediately.
You should write
But no, but Ingy, you're way out of this one, detective.
Oh, she was dead, so she did not write it.
Order. Defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection!
It's alright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that opportunity of report? When? Yeah, because on like the day of the murder, because we saw like me lying on the floor that we saw when examining, and we saw like the next to the dead body.
So,
No, it's the day on the murder. I'm pretty sure it was the day of the murder. You're wrong there, pal. You didn't write any housing report until that day after. Oh, right. Good point, me.
so you got it wrong.
What? Several minutes after the blow. I've seen these results this morning. No way. Your Honor. Wait, can you imagine time? This is I see.
Damn you, Edward.
I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Right, you look so... Something you want to say?
I'm not chosen. I'm not here.
Because like,
Should I say you're a sham, Edward? The detective is a sham? I'm a sham?
No, you have to pick yourself. I'm not here. You're welcome.
Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How can you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you. handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are a fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. But Your Honor, I submit this report to court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
So he gave you the outdated report.
Report update in the court record.
So she may have lived it.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Yeah, but how could she see behind her head if she got hair?
Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder, yes. Saw the murder with her own eyes. Well, she had a screwdriver. Because when we were like going to call the police, because there's like some of the buttons were missing. It said like rather a screwdriver. Because the woman has a screwdriver in her drawer and has like a thingy. Yeah, let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent.
Guilty.
Witness, your name, please.
April May! At your service, wink!
Order and introductions should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from that time winking.
Ah, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man on this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
Why did she think it's like, is it an elf? Is it just,
No, it's a young woman.
talking about?
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Witnesses a court. Account. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with a long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was at the mercy girl standing at the defendant's chair.
How did she see her?
Well, that's no.
Then the
It's loud, you
woman
see. Do you know what I
like
mean? The window.
dodged to one side and ran away. But then
She's the
girl, she
accomplice of
called
the-
after her and she hit her.
She's accomplice with the bloke. So she couldn't see it because the windows are
Then
on
the
the
woman
side.
with the long hair, she got her slumped.
Well, one, she's mistaken the window.
What's different?
What sort of a really bitty ring?
So,
Don't know where she could have seen that.
I
from
saw
there.
every
oh,
every
it
little
doesn't have to be
bitty
that.
witsy
It could've
wink.
been fake, you know what I mean?
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble any. Wait, Your Honor. It's Mr. Hart. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. I understand you were Mia Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. How her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Oh, Mr. Hart, will you cross? Yes. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some
The
weaknesses.
windows.
Yeah, because the windows were different. It wouldn't have. She would have seen it through the way her. If she said she's in a hotel room, there's no way she would have seen through her window.
gotta be something in there somewhere. Maybe I better just press her on the facts a bit.
Because she said in Mattel that when there's no way she could have looked out the window because the window is opposite side.
Why did you do that? Huh?
Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily?
I sort of, you know. I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one.
Go for it. Do it. Because the window.
Let her see how far I can run with this. Surely, you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Objection!
Yeah, she's panicking.
That's right. I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist of needling her with these trivial questions. That's what you're supposed to do, though.
Yep.
I really don't think it should be allowed. Yes. Oh, you simps!
Because she's flaunting
Order?
her way.
That's right. You have been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? And then, ooh!
I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Going side to side, but go far up to her and see it. You should question about that. Ask her, what does she hit her with?
How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, geez. First of all, she had a girl's face, and secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I am willing to bet that.
The lion.
Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Miss Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning of this? Tell me because I'm clueless about this.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. It's true though.
Yep.
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the different little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink.
Your testimony.
I promise we can.
Your testimony again, if you would.
You get females
Yeah.
like that.
I almost had her.
I promise. I'll show my teeth.
Yeah.
I did see everything. I did. The woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes went after her. And she hit him with that weapon. I saw it. I did. The clock. It got such a clock. Such a clock. I think. There's accuracy of my report. Not startle you? Tee-hee.
So what? It was a statue. It wasn't
I
a
see.
clock.
It's like a statue clock. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I'll tell you like the stuff I have. We've got diaphragm and below blood and optionally.
These were in her bed. Mia to find what the conflict between Chief and Mia.
The murder weapon that looks like a statue but is actually a.
How does she know it was a clock?
So sharp
She
pressure.
wouldn't have known unless she was in the building.
Yeah, so pressure bow at that.
Which one?
So next. 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 That. Press. No, percent thing. Like, ask her how does she know it was a clock? It might be that, or you got pressure about it. Like, how does she know?
Go further. Ah, a clock? Didn't this come up in the other testimony recently?
Don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't run them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm on to something now.
That clock,
So
this
a
is...
statue. See if she thinks. How does she know it was a clock?
Objection!
What's wrong about this?
Miss May, what you just said was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you like that one, you naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You did just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
There you go.
Thank you.
I had a feeling.
Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he found guilty of murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh,
Objection!
Because he has to
The
be
witness
like that.
saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here.
It's not important.
The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Miss Wright.
Objection!
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If you stop me there, the trial would be over.
huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... Because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. Say the time.
So, you've been to the law office of Fay & Co.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from the hotel
Couldn't have
room.
heard it.
Yeah, she couldn't have heard it if she wasn't in
The
the
law
building.
office of Fay & Co.
Because she said she saw it through the
Where
window.
the
So
murder
how-
took place,
from her
very
room, so how
close
could
to the
she do
hotel.
that?
She could easily have heard the clock.
She, if I remember the phone, she hacked it into the phone.
Yeah, could have like a screwdriver. Well,
Yeah, I
is
think
that-
you
are you
should have
satisfied?
So,
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because
She couldn't have heard it.
you were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door.
Objection!
You have proof she could not?
Yeah, turn it on and put someone in the next building so we can hear it.
Amateurs. Listen to me. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to peruse the test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. What? What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection substate. Now, time to switch directions quick. Ready to proceed, Miss Wright?
No.
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because
It could have wrong.
Your Honor, because it had like papers in it, because she took out like stuff. Your Honor, members of the court. it's invisible. The clock in question rang. The clock is missing its clockwork. Because it was, because in the beginning of the... how can you possibly... Just take a look, right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is, as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Miss Wright, would you care to explain to court the meaning of this? It is, as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. Quite a show you've put on for us, mister. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clock work removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. But it was empty before. It's empty. It was empty.
Yeah, but
before.
when you're in the dojo thingy.
Because like
Once you've done that quest, I'll need to see how long you've been playing.
That's true. That is possibly the clock might have been empty after she heard it, and that's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, but it's not true though, because
Can you prove when the
clockwork was removed? Impossible, of course. I have proof. Cause the phone call, cause like Maya like recorded, cause you didn't know how to stop while I was listening. And I'll show you the proof you like so much. Move your hands, please. The evidence that proves when the clock.
It was the phone.
Could,
I think it was the phone.
yeah, it holds.
Beep sent. Yeah, see some of the cards, so I think it's with E.
Take that!
Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
You have a girly phone.
Wait, this is not my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Remember, he's up for evaluation soon.
I've got to say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
Beep.
So you just want me to hold on to the thing here for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? Isn't it working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th. Your Honor, I think it makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was, well, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Well, is it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I got so many.
It wasn't, because it was made.
It was made. That's the
I
problem.
forgot.
So the witness had been seen it before. That would make sense. But it wasn't. It
Yeah,
was
but they
made.
don't know this.
They have a-
Yeah, you got objection.
It was claimed she has seen it before, but this was directly contrary because a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well, then let's see it. Please provide this evidence that will prove the witnesses.
Prove it is handmade. How do you prove it?
Because it's been made by.
And then you represent it.
Take that!
Yeah, represent it.
This is simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mind made that clock, only to exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in a police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses? Not on sale today?
You guys should be going now.
What do you? In your head? The stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
My throat hurts. Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Ow! 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 Sitting me. Did I like lose it? I guess I did.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because
Well, she was there, or you had heard about it, or you held it.
you held it. This is familiar territory. All I see to say approach with Larry. Miss May held the very clock in her hands. Right, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim, when else? She's not. Order. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Mia Fey. Mia Fey, I say. And when you struck, the force of the impact made it.
The finger ring.
That's when you heard it.
Objection!
You truly are a work of art, Miss Phoenix Wright. What's that supposed to mean? It was you who proved that the sinker was empty. What more when the witnesses have Miss May? Perhaps you could explain to this poor Miss May that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. Miss May.
I think she was there.
She wasn't actually.
Well, it looks like she's got a
She heard it. She heard about it.
So that means
My place.
she had. If I know there was it's like food clothes.
No way.
Yes, my Mr. Lawyer. To see the murder take place in the night. Yes, it's under the red service of the house of Bambars.
Except the bellboy called the story. Girl, she was not at the crime scene, rock solid.
Yeah, but she heard about it.
Sorry, Your Honor. But if that's the case, then how does she know the thinker was a clock? Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There's one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Miss Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock?
How could she know?
Because she had that in her drawer with a screwdriver because she tried to mess up the phone.
Or this?
No, because, stop.
I wanted to examine things.
Because this was in her room.
Then put it in her room. Peggy. That's how she knew.
Because she,
So she probably put that in thingy. When the murder happened, she took it out. That's why she was there. She took it and she put it in her hotel room so no one could find it.
Take that!
have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room.
Way out the place.
Miss Wright, please explain this court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Objection!
Yeah, because she was, because she had a screwdriver in. But, Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that is an objection overruled. It troubles me that that witnesses is a position of wiretrap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not. You still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is...
So examine the phone. There might be a message. The next. It's a clock. There you go, Mia. It's a clock. It's on the phone. On the phone it says it's a clock. So that's what you got to represent.
So I represent the phone.
Yeah, because on the text it says a clock.
Take that!
I represent the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Yeah.
Me, what's up? We haven't seen Colin in a while. Well, actually, there's something I wanted to tell. Hold it. Again? Or is it this time? It's a clock.
There you go.
It's made to look like a statue, finger, and see tells you time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Hey,
Objection!
shut up already! Oh, brother, this guy's dead.
He's got to try to defend them.
Your
He gets paid
Honor,
to do it.
this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up! All of you! What gives you that? You lawyer!
Easy, Gabby, he's been a lawyer.
It's not fair! Are you getting up and being like that? Oh, I'm sorry, but get back there. Is that it?
Gabby's been a lawyer and she's dying back off.
Shut up! That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now.
Yeah.
Now to deal with the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Why the wire trap?
I don't know. I don't think she's murdered, but why did she wiretrap it? That's my question.
Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the
I
question.
think she's not the one who killed. Oh!
No, it's like
I think the bloke killed her, but she
Murder trial?
she likes to
Is
have
it
black
terminated tapping it at 11?
she's saying exactly what Edward wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation?
Because she could have helped the killer, that's why
Yeah.
you need to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the time of the
No, that's what
murder.
I'm saying.
What the hell is
Two
happening?
people
Room
hurt and the
service?
bloke-
How can I
the bloke
kill her?
thingied.
If you don't believe me, ask the bellboy.
So thinking,
Well, does this defense have anything to say?
who it was.
Well, yeah, it's like the guy who,
Because while he did the thing, she literally had to get the information to pass it on to
Killer.
the killer. That's how they did it.
yeah. So I gotta get the bellboy.
Because he could have heard her talking to someone
Yeah,
about
so-
what happened.
Cause you got a phone call from Mr. White.
Yeah, so you can ask her.
The defense called hotel room.
Before you continue, I want to see how long you've been. You've been tuned for 2 hours, so that might be it for today.
Okay.
So do you want to say goodbye to everyone?
Alright, I have to go now. Farewell.
She's done 2 hours of this.
My butt's sweaty.